Manchester United are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates...
Torres! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers.
Rummenigge really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Referee's given a throw. And he's being shifted off it. Rummenigge. And it's lofted through here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice. And here's Nico Williams.
Nico Williams really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And he was alert to it. Corner number 2 then. Opts to... And the shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Nico Williams. Fernand and Torres! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Still goalless at the moment. Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target. Saliba. Oh no, what has happened here? That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Torres. McAllister cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates...
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players,
There could be trouble here. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Zico. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Hoeneß, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Rice. Hoeneß. He's looking wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Backward it goes.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That's a shade optimistic. That's put paid to the danger. And that's definitely not his best. And he's forced to go back. Guardiola. Now Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
That is good progress on the left. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time. Guardiola. And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has been indicated.
Azar. Played into space out wide.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
We are glad to inform
Some
you
first half
that today's
thoughts?
match day
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us... Well, oh, shooting chance! It's... Oh, what has happened here? And it's Rice. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And this is Torres. And that has been knocked clear. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Cross from Rummenigge. Another chance from a corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Williams. Rice. And he's gone backward here. It's Azar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice interception, well timed. Maldini can clear it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Could go all the way here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Williams! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Scholes. Knocks it into space. And it's Ronaldinho. Great vision. He's in a good... Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Hoeneß is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that was asking for too much.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Furness. Coming on to replace him is number 77, Pele.
Messi, can he get it through? Pedri crosses, good read, needed to be, and that's really well manoeuvred. And it's been played through. Picked out, brilliant, there's the shot! Guardiola gets it away. Lovely, he's had a shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he cuts out the supply. Shifted upfield. Seedorf. Can he latch on to this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now he's running away. So what can they make of this? That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi going after that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Arsenal are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And it's Shevchenko. He's on it, can he get away? Pedri just eases him off the ball. Saliba calmly anticipates. Now it's Pedri. He's going for goal!
Has been indicated.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rummenigge. 2 minutes to be added on. That is a great pick out. Oh, now he can run away with it. An uncompromising challenge. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. The end of the game. Reflections?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.